Scales are so important for sax players. They improve your technique, your theory, and your improvisation. Plus, knowing your scales makes learning practically any song so much easier. The only catch is, most sax players hate practicing scales. But what if there was a way to not only make your scale practice more interesting, but also roll in some other critically important techniques too, like intonation and articulation? You'd probably end up with some sort of highly concentrated super practice. Well, today I'm going to look at one tool that does just that. So let's dive in. Now, if you follow the channel closely, you would have seen that I've made a couple of videos lately showcasing Tomplay, the interactive sheet music app that has a huge and growing catalogue of jazz, pop, and classical music. But recently, they also launched another feature which kind of went under the radar. It's called TomScales, and these are specially designed songs and exercises to help with your technique. If we look at the homepage of the Tomplay app for saxophone, you'll now see an icon for Tomplay scales. If we click on that, we're shown a number of different options depending on the sax that we're playing. And I have to say that at first glance, the icons can be a little confusing. But essentially how it works is that these icons all link to scale and variation exercises based on the 12 major scales, and these are available for soprano, alto, and tenor saxes. And these icons are all linked to duets, which you can perform either with your teacher or with the included play-alongs. Like all the songs in Tomplay, you can adjust the mix to your preference and speed up or slow down the exercise depending on your skill level. Let's first of all take a look at these major scales. Opening this collection presents us with 28 different exercises that cover all 12 major scales in increasing difficulty. But for most students, the easiest option is to simply start at number 1 and work your way through at your own pace. Here's the very first exercise, C major at a beginner level. Inside this exercise, we've got the scale in its simplest form, followed by 6 different variations that incorporate different rhythms and articulations. Here's a quick demo of what to expect. Now, contained within this collection are also 2 more exercises that are just focused on C major, one at an easy level and one at an intermediate level. Let's check out a bit of the intermediate level. As I mentioned in the intro, the real power of these exercises is that you're actually practicing multiple skills at once. You're getting used to some rhythms you may not have played very often, and you're really working out your articulation as you go. The added benefit of having the demo track really helps to keep you on track and ensure that you're playing the right notes and rhythms. Now let's jump over and check out these duets. There are 4 collections of these duets in total, comprising a total of 64 different pieces. Importantly, these are also presented in major and minor keys, with difficulties ranging from beginner to intermediate. Let's take a listen to this beginner level exercise in E minor. Although the really interesting stuff is actually in the teacher part, I can't underscore enough what a great exercise this is for a beginner student, because it forces you to count through the bar, be aware of what's happening in the other part, but crucially, not be distracted by it. Who says we need to play the student part? If we go into the mixer of the Tomplay app, we can actually turn down the teacher part entirely, and if we're up for a challenge, we can play that part instead. There's so much great practice content here for a saxophonist, and again, even if you just use this as a tool for learning your scales, playing with another instrument forces you to count through each bar and really hone in on your tuning in a way that can be far more engaging than if you were just playing by yourself. So what do you think? Is this a feature that you would incorporate into your sax practice? Let me know in the comments down below. Special thanks to Tomplay for sponsoring this video, and if you want to try out this feature for yourself along with any of the songs in the massive Tomplay library, all you have to do is follow my link in the description to get a 2-week free trial of the service. Now, since you're here, did you want to hear me play some of the most legendary sax songs of all time using the Tomplay app? Well, you can check out this video here. Or perhaps you're desperate for a silent practice solution and you're wondering if digital saxophones could be the answer. Well, you can check out this video here. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon.